Welcome back to another video. It is cold out here, guys. I am on my lunch break, walking Nala. I have a busy afternoon. I need to finish up, but I just wanted to open up the vlog and say hi. And let's see if Nala say hi. Nala, Nala, say hi to the vlog. Nala, look Nala. Of course, she's a snow dog, so she's enjoying this cold snow. But it's funny because when I try to take her out on the balcony, she don't like sitting out there. But it's cold out there, so you would think she'll like it, but no. So anyway, I want to give her a nice little walk. I only get 30 minutes. So we're gonna enjoy this walk in the cold, and I will check back in with you guys later. Hey guys, so I just wanted to take a moment and talk to you a little bit about share some information about the vacation I just took. I wanted to share it in the actual video clips that I showed, but I didn't get to do that. So the reason I'm sharing this information because it's someone out there that might really want to travel, but they get afraid about the prices they hear they call, how much it costs to get there. They might not have anyone to travel with, whatever the case may be. So I just want to give my background on traveling in case you're out there and you're thinking about traveling. So traveling is very important to me. And one of the reasons it's important to me because back in 2001, my mom suddenly passed away. And I mean suddenly. And it was a shock because my mom was always a strong person. She was those type of women that never asked anyone for help. She'll rearrange her whole apartment and won't call us over to help her lift the sofa or her dining room table or nothing. She would go to the grocery store, carry 12, 13 bags on her arms. You know, she was just always a strong person. So when she died suddenly like that, it was a wake-up call for me. Immediately, I was like, I need to travel. Life is so short. I just want to get out of these streets of Chicago. Back then, I was still in Chicago. And I'm like, I want to see something else. So I got together with a coworker, and our very first trip was the Mall of America in Minnesota. So, yeah, we could have drove. It's not that far from Chicago, but I was like, nope, let's book a flight. I want to feel like I'm going somewhere. So we booked a flight, and we stayed, I believe, 3 or 4 days, and we had a wonderful time. And that was just the beginning. And so I had another girlfriend who was already advanced in traveling, was like, no, you need to go to Jamaica. I'm telling you, you're going to have a ball. I said, well, how much we talking? She's like, oh, it's about $1,200. And back then, when you ain't never traveled, $1,200 sound ridiculous. I'm like, that's okay, I'm good. She was like, I'm telling you, you book one time and you're going to be addicted. Sure enough, she was right. And it was funny because the young lady I went to Minnesota with, she didn't want to go to Jamaica with me. So I had nobody to go to Jamaica with. And she was thinking the same thing I was thinking, $1,200, no way. So anyway, I ended up going with some people from a hospital. I really didn't know anybody, but just one lady. So I went and, really, Nala? Excuse me, Nala gotta use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. I saw her circling around, but I was trying to ignore it. Then when she made that little noise, I'm like, gotta go. She's still out there. Now she's gonna have to stay till I'm done. But anyway, yeah, I ended up going with some people I really didn't know who all worked at a hospital except for one person. I paid the $1,200, and it was awesome. It was all inclusive. So I'm here to tell you guys, when you make your payment, when you plan your trip, you can go through a travel agent of your choice, and you want to make sure you ask for all inclusive. And any good travel agent, they're going to tell you to do all inclusive anyway. And I'll explain to you what that means. So you can go to Apple Vacations, you can go to Expedia.com, you can go to Priceline.com, you can go to Vacations2Go.com. If you have a AAA membership, you can go through AAA. If you have an AARP membership, you can go through AARP. I paid off my solo cruise with my AARP membership 2 years ago. So every time I would make a payment, I think I was making payments every 2 weeks. Every time I would make a payment every 2 weeks, it would be $100. AARP would pay $50. So every time I make a payment, $100, they pay $50, I pay $50. So they help me pay off my trip quickly. So look into that as well. But again, so once you go to one of those travel agents or any one of your choice, you're going to do all inclusive. So just say if you pay $1,300, $1,400 and you like to eat a lot and you like to drink a lot of soda, water, or alcohol, all of that is going to be included in your trip the whole time you're there. If you're there 4 days, if you're there 6 days, if you're there 10 days, you're going to eat all you want to eat. You're going to drink all you want to drink. All of that is going to be included. And also your flight is going to be included. Your flight there and back, and any layover flight is going to be included. Also, your room resort is going to be included. So wherever you lay your head on a nice resort, that's included. Also, you're going to have your shuttle included. You want to make sure you tell them you want shuttle included. So when you get to your destination, as you get off the airplane, you're going to have somebody there waiting for you to pick you up and take you to your resort. So you won't have to flag down the cab. You don't have to look for Uber or Lyft. So all of that is included in the price. So once you get that paid off, you really don't need any money when you get to your destination. Unless you want to go to a casino, which all resorts mostly have a casino, but that's not included. And if you want to do a spa or something on a resort, that's not included. Also, if you want to do excursions outside of your resort, that's not included. So excursions can be jet skiing, parasailing, zip lining, horseback riding, anything of that nature, you have to pay for separately. But you want to make sure you book it on the resort. It is dangerous out here, guys, and you don't want to do anything without the resort knowing it. So any type of outside excursions, book it with the concierge on your resort. So I just wanted to let you know that you can pay on it. You don't have to have a credit card. I don't have a credit card where I can just pay for my trip off, in advance. I wish I did. I don't. Now, should I went on this last vacation that I just went on? Financially, no. I probably shouldn't have went. But mentally and emotionally, yeah, I had every business of being there. So, with that being said, I paid on that trip all 2025. So just say in 2026, you know for sure where you want to go, when you want to go. Just say you want to go in December of 2026. Come January or even February, everybody get their income taxes mostly in February. You can book your trip, put 150, 200 down, wherever much they tell you to put down, and then you can pay on it gradually every 2 weeks or every month, whichever way you like, or whichever way you and the travel agent decide. That way you don't feel rushed. You have plenty of time to pay on it. Now keep in mind, you cannot pay on a trip until the day before you leave. Most travel agents, you have to have the trip paid up at least 45 days in advance. So you still have months and months to pay on it, every 2 weeks, every month. So I just want to share this with someone who's thinking about traveling and thinking you have to have $1,400, $1,500 just like this and pay. No, you can make it affordable. Then when it comes to the things that you need on your vacation, you have all the months to get what you need if you've never been. Ladies, swimming suits are really reasonable if you go through Temu. If you go through TikTok shop, you can get nice dresses, and even Amazon or Shein. They have good deals as well too. Men, I'm not for sure, but you can still go the same. Probably Shein and Temu get you nice swimming trunks. You want to make sure you get some sunscreen because you do not want to come back burnt up. These are like the things you're going to need. You might need beach shoes depending on what excursions you want. So all of that stuff won't cost you as much as you start getting it. You want to get your luggage. Most importantly, you want to get a passport. You're going to need a passport before you even book. So you definitely want to, get that. Check your record. Make sure your background going to pass the passport. I'm just saying out there, we all got to pass. So you want to make sure you get a passport. Also, now you got to have a real ID. They don't want you to have just your regular driver's license. Get the whole new real ID. I believe, depends on what state you is, not going to cost you more than $20. In Illinois, I think it was like $10. It cost me about $15 here. So get your real ID and get your passport before you even book, because you don't want any issues. Also, make sure you get insurance when you book. Your travel agent is going to offer it to you. A lot of times on all of my trips, I never got it. But for this trip, I did get it because of all the little things that was going on with the airport, where people wasn't showing up for work because they wasn't getting paid. And even before all that happened, I just got it anyway. But I don't get it all the time, but I would recommend, especially if you have young kids or if you're taking care of an elderly person. They might get sick and you got to cancel. You want to be able to go at a later time. So I hope I'm not missing anything about any tips to get you going. But yeah, I want to encourage someone to buy yourself a memory if it's important to you. Some people can live their whole life and not go out their neighborhood or not go out their state. And that is okay. I'm not judging you. But for the people who want to go somewhere and maybe don't have anybody to go with, join travel groups. Join Facebook travel groups. They are out there. I don't know any but one offhand, and that is Travel Divas for the ladies. Travel Divas, but I'm here to tell you they are extremely expensive. I cannot afford to travel with them. I tried. Not yet. It's not in my budget yet, but maybe one day. But there's other ones out there. Just Google Facebook travel groups, men and women, and then see if you can go with somebody. Maybe join your neighborhood group as well on Facebook, and you never know. You might see somebody traveling on your neighborhood group, and you'll be like, "Hey, are you single? Who do you travel with?" So it's ways for you to travel with other people if you're not comfortable like me traveling alone. I'm very comfortable traveling alone. I have done it several times and I'm okay with it. I have a girlfriend that travels alone too. So we're not able to do it together. But it's a lot of people who said they would never travel alone. So if that is your setback, or if that's, going to be something that can, hold you back, look into travel buddies and stuff like that on Facebook. So yeah, I just want to encourage you again to buy yourself a memory. This is something you will always have. You can always look back on your pictures. You can always look back on your videos. I'm still getting Facebook memories popped up on my Facebook page from trips I took to Italy and different places. I'm like, oh my God, I remember this. So you will always have your memories. So hope this is an encouragement. Start somewhere slow. Just say, I ain't ready to go on the island out of the country yet. Man, do Vegas, do New Orleans. You'll have a ball in New Orleans. Trust me. Miami, Myrtle Beach, anything like that. You can start off slow if you're not quite ready to, I'm sorry, Nala distracted me out. She's ready to come in, but she's just going to wait a minute. So if you're not, ready to go out of the country, then start off locally. So yeah, guys, I wish everyone the best on their travel journey, and I will see you on the next video. Please, if you don't mind, take a minute to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and have a great one.